Hello everyone, I am here with AmarNadh Emani sir, who is an expert faculty in CSAT. And in this podcast, we'll discuss about what are the important aspects of CSAT, right? So without any further ado, we'll start. Hello sir.
Namaste.
Hello, hello sir.
Fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm fine sir. Sir, in this podcast, we'll mainly discuss about CSAT. So, what is the purpose of CSAT, first of all, in civil services?
So the purpose of CSAT, we can think in different aspects. So the primary aspect that we can think is, once you become any civil servant of that is IAS or IPS or IRS, whatever. So regularly you will face a lot of problems. That problems you have to solve. It requires problem solving ability, which comes under CSAT. It has some phases. So perfectly knowing the problem, which is nothing but aim, and followed by, so the inputs acts as the, what do we say, circumstances acts as the inputs. Based on the problem and the circumstances, that is inputs, you have to adopt a procedure. So the universal and theoretical procedures will not work in the real life. So even if you observe the CSAT also, in the basics, whatever we discuss, the same will not be given in any question. He will apply it, he will change it small. That modifications you have to do, and finally you have to execute it. The same steps you will find here in CSAT also. That's why, according to me, it is essential. And moreover, you will learn GS, history, geography, polity.
Right.
And you have to analyze it. That analytical ability will be taught by civil service, CSAT. So definitely, CSAT is very essential in civil services.
But sir, as CSAT is very important, many are failing. Many are scared of CSAT. Is CSAT really that difficult? I mean, I've seen many IITians fail CSAT. Is that really that difficult to qualify CSAT?
Actually, CSAT is a difficult one, is a myth. Undoubtedly, it is not difficult. The point you have to notice is, observe the pattern of the questions. No question is biased towards a math student. So the questions are completely common sense oriented and logic based questions. So, and the questions are mostly rooted towards the basics of the subject. So the point that you have to understand is, if you are perfect in basics and if you can apply it, then CSAT is not a problem for you. You can happily qualify in the CSAT.
Right.
So the point we have to notice is, nowadays due to corporate colleges, especially in +1, +2 and 10th standard, 9th standard, student, those who are going to IITs also not in a state to apply the logics. They will practice more number of questions. From that, what happens is, the similar model will appear in the examination, they will qualify. So that means that even IITians are unable to take the quality people. That is one problem. So students are very much habituated in by hearting. That is the big problem. But to be honest, CSAT is not that much difficult. If you observe in the history of CSAT, 2023 paper is the toughest as per the market. Okay, I'll accept 2023 paper is the toughest one. So the second preference you can say that 2022, then 21, 24 almost same. So the point you can notice is 23, 22 are difficult, and qualifying 22 and 23 papers is not a difficult task. Out of 200 marks, getting 67 or 66.66 is not a big task. So getting 120, 130 may be a difficult task.
Right.
It is difficult if you want to achieve 120, 130. But to get 67, it is definitely an easy paper. But you need proper preparation strategy and proper exam time strategy and proper guidance. That is mandatory.
True. What are the important topics that they'll focus on, sir? Because there are a lot of aspects in arithmetic, logical reasoning. There are many aspects, but in CSAT, only a few are very important. What are those important topics that are present in CSAT?
Yeah, one thing we can say, CSAT type of exams or CAT type of exams means those which are topmost in the nation. So we can't say that this topic is important, this topic is not. So I'll tell you detailed information regarding this. In 2018, I think he gave 10 questions from data interpretation. 2024 or 23 0 questions he gave from data interpretation. 10 questions in a single topic means 10 into 2.5 is equal to 25 marks in a single topic. 1/8 of the total paper.
Oh.
So that means that by seeing that, we can say that data interpretation is very important. Similarly, if you go back by nearly 10 years or 8 years, or 8 years, 10 years nearly, so you got from non-verbal reasoning 10 questions in a single year. 10 questions means again 1/8 and 25 marks, very important. But no question in 2024, no question in 2023. In 2022, you got only one question, and that is from mirror images. So you can't expect that important topics in CSAT, but if we observe the present trend in 2023, 24, 22, etc., etc., number system, LCM, HCF, and common sense questions, which we will call it as simple equations, these three are playing vital role nowadays. If you observe 2024 paper, these three topics together, you got 24 questions. 24 into 2.5, you get 60 marks. That almost you can qualify in this paper only. So in 2023, you got 30 questions from this topic. 30 into 2.5 is equal to 75 marks you will get from this topic. So 22 also nearly 20 or 21 questions he gave from that one. So what you can understand is, okay, in some extent, number system is very essential, very important for civil services, CSAT exam. And after that, permutations, combinations. Sometimes he won't touch it. If he touch, he will give 4 to 6 questions.
Right.
4 questions means 4 into 2.5, 10 marks. 6 into 2.5, 15 marks. Very important topic. So, important topics are different from that of strategy of preparation to qualify the examination. Both are different, both are not same.
So now, sir, you're talking about the strategy. What is the strategy in preparation for CSAT?
So CSAT preparation strategy, if you want to know the preparation strategy, right preparation strategy, first you have to analyze the PYQs, previous year questions. So 2018 to 2024, if I analyze, the pattern if you observe, most of the questions are from number system and LCM, HCF and simple equations, one module. Permutations, combinations is another module. Or some extent, syllogism is another module. Okay. So, to qualify the examination, a student has to attempt 27 questions with 100% accuracy. 27 questions, if you attempt 100% accuracy, you will definitely qualify the examination. But there is a small problem. Sir, is it possible to qualify if we attempt only 27 questions qualifying the examination? I think it is not. So, because we are all human beings, not you, even me, if I attempt 27 questions, there is a scope that at least one question may be wrong, right? Maybe with overlook, or with exam tension, pressure, etc. In that time, what happens? Even if one question is wrong, you will disqualify. That's why I'll say that to the student, 40 questions is your target. So, because even if 5 questions are wrong, you are in safe zone. 7 questions are wrong, almost you are in safe zone. So, that's why we'll keep a target of 40 questions. So, 40 questions, let us think of time point of view and scoring point of view. If you think of time point of view, student think that 80 questions will get and 2 hours is the duration, means 120 minutes. Each question carries 1.5 minute only. But it's the wrong aspect. The maximum questions that you attempt is 40. The time that you have is 120 minutes. Each question carries 3 minutes. Even if you leave bubbling time, you will get minimum of 2.5 minutes time per question. Means plenty of time is there. Okay. So coming to, because if you take bank exams or SSC examinations, the question carries 36 seconds in prelims. Mains only 72 seconds. So their time is a very crucial role will be played by the time.
True.
Coming to CSAT, it is not. In CSAT point of view, time is there, enough time is there. You have to choose the best 40, you have to work it out. So the classroom preparation strategy or students' preparation strategy is, suppose you from the reasoning together, you will get 15 to 18 questions from reasoning. Let us take the least and 15 questions. So our target is 40, right? So those 15 questions with 100% accuracy, you should attempt it, because those will not go beyond our classroom teaching. Means if you take proper guidance, last year also he gave a question from same calendar year, you can answer it easily. So clocks, if you observe, this 2024 year he got a beautiful question, which I started teaching 4 years back. Suppose if you take in 12 hours, how many times the hour stand and minute stand will coincide? Immediately every student says that, sir, it is 11. They won't even think for it. Yes, I am accepting because the faculty has given a note point for you. You have memorized it. Okay, simply speaking, by heart.
By heart.
So in 24 hours or one day they will ask, just double means they will say 22, and they will say that yeah, I have completed clocks, very fine. But the problem is, instead of giving 12 hours, if we give from morning 5 a.m. to 11 a.m., how many times hours and minutes and will coincide? This time you don't have 12 hours of time. If you have 12 hours of time, 11 times they will meet, coincide. That means that one time is missing. You have to know where it is missing. If you know that, then what happens? Happily, when you attempt the question is 5 o'clock to 11 o'clock in the morning, right? So the one that which misses is there or not, you can verify.
Awesome.
So yes, you can. The clocks, when you go with how many times they will meet means. So practical visualization is required when it will overlap.
Right.
So it will miss from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Exactly at 12 o'clock they will meet now. So 11 to 12 it will not meet. 12 to 1 it will not coincide again. So 11 to 1 it will miss one time. 2 hours but only one time. In all the remaining cases it will be. Now my question is 5 in the morning to 11 in the morning. 5 to 11 means happily it is 6 hours of time, which doesn't cover 11 to 1. Then happily you can say that 6 times it will coincide. So it is a question, those who knows the concept, those who practice in a proper way, those who got the guidance in the perfect manner, can solve it without having paper and pen and not even thinking for 30 seconds of time.
True.
So this is a question 2024. So 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. he asked the question. Meanwhile 11 to 1 is there, one time it will miss. So this type of questions means the concept, if you are very good, so then it is okay. And similarly, in clocks, most of the civil students and faculty will not discuss false clocks, but essential it is.
False clocks, yeah.
False clocks. In calendars, so many students will not bother about same calendar year, but it is essential. Consistently, he will give the question. So if they want to go for same calendar year, they will follow leap year 28, leap plus 1 plus 6 years, leap plus 2 11 years, leap plus 3 11 years. This strategy they will follow, which is a wrong strategy. So leap year plus 1 is 6 years. It has a failure. If you take 1897, 1896 is a leap year. 1897 means leap plus 1. After 6 years you won't get it. After 12 years you will get it. So who will deal this one to you? 2000 if you take, it's a leap year, you will get after 28 years, 2028. 1900 is not a leap year. But it is not leap year, it is not leap plus 1, it is not leap plus 2, it is not leap plus 3. How can you answer that 1900, when will you get it? So the trap is, so the answers for same calendar year is plus 6, plus 11, plus 11, plus 28, plus 40 and plus 12. In these only the answer varies. But you have to know where it is. And question, point 1. So some students will learn that this one or that one, something, they will learn it. And they will try to learn a procedure and feels that yes, I am good at the procedure, so I can do the problem. But again, it's a trash. Why? Because, so suppose the question is 1897 is when it will have the same calendar year. 1897 means I said it is after 12 years. It will be 1909. In the options, I won't give 1909. I'll give 1915. That is the answer actually. Why? Because this year has same calendar year with this one. This might have the same calendar again with some other else, right? He will give with 30 years, 40 years, 70 years gap. How can you identify? That means that where is the right strategy for you? Without having that, how can you qualify the examination? Reasoning is very easy. Go with proper strategy. 15 questions to 18 questions you will get. 15 out of 15 you can qualify. So 15 into 2.5 confidently you can keep your hands on your heart and say that yes, I will qualify. I will 100% I will do it. So out of 40 questions, 15 questions you can answer from here. And total 80, right? In that 25 questions or 20 questions in between, 25 to 27 questions in general are comprehension. So in general, comprehension means people will feel that it is English. But coming to reality, it is not English, it is also reasoning only. We have a topic called critical reasoning, it comes under that one. In general, reasoning faculty will not deal for civil services, but the same topics they will deal for bank SSC also. Suppose if you take me, I'll discuss this, critical reasoning for bank, SSC, railway and even SA constable and group 1, 2, etc. for all, but not for civil services. The reason behind it is, so if you want to do critical reasoning, first of all, you should be very much keen about what is critical reasoning topics, that is statements and assumptions, statements and conclusions, or what we say course of action, assertion reasoning, everything you should be very much keen about it. You should know the concept very well. Apart from that, you should have the generalized knowledge. The third one, why we won't deal is, so in English, the statements will be in English, right? That will be, what happens is, questions will be have a paragraph. Each and every word's meaning you should know. Not only the meaning, contextual meaning. Not only the contextual meaning. What is the mood of the word, you have to know. So if I say cool, if I say cold, both gives a similar meaning. But cool means I am pleasant, I am comfortable. Cold means I am not comfortable. It is giving some pain to me. Hot and warm, both are same meaning. But hot means it's not comfortable for me. But warm means I am feeling very much pleasant. So not only the meaning, not only the contextual meaning, you should know the mood of the word also. That much discussing in the class is not a good one for us. If we go for bank examinations, it will be one statement or maximum of two statements. Then what happens is we can happily manage that part of English. And even if we go for civil services, the questions are maybe from what we say wide range of applications. Suppose how the tides will come in oceans. So what is the relation to this one to full moon? We should have the knowledge. So this will be dealt by geography faculty.
Right.
I am not a geography faculty. How can I deal? So like that, there are so many. So pollution, earth warming, global warming, our temperatures are increasing, our different international deals. Okay, all we have to discuss, which is a bit difficult. Generally, we won't deal it. We will touch it. So out of 80, if you leave those 25 to 27 questions, on an average 53 to 55 questions you will get from this one. 15 questions are completed. So remaining questions, 10 questions in general you will get from percentages, profit and loss, time and work, time and distance, or the topics like simple ones like averages, mixture and allegation, partnership, ages, etc., etc., etc. Easy topics. So with 100% accuracy, you should do it. So combination of these two, you can write 25 questions. The remaining are 15 questions. These 15 questions are from either number system or permutations combinations module. From these two, we will discuss so much of content to you. Suppose if you take the number system topic, so it will be dealt in 2 modules. Not only that, everything. Basics 1 module and PYQs 1 module. The basics and PYQs together we will discuss 20 hours in online, the number system module. The permutations combinations also nearly 15 hours to 12 or 13 hours nearly we will discuss in basics as well as PYQs. We will give this much time because they have to attempt at least 50% of the questions that they want.
True.
So that means that which are important, number system and permutations combinations are important. But you will qualify from other topics only. These are also required, but these are not the main cup of course.
True, sir.
Okay, that is the strategy for preparation.
So now, as you said, in the exam, we need to focus on 40 questions. So what is the right strategy in the exam to choose the right questions? Because we have limited time. We need to read all the questions. We need to pick the questions which are right. How can we pick the questions? What is the right strategy in the exam?
Good question actually. So one point you can observe. So once you become an IAS officer, okay, so you might have a meeting with Chief Minister. So simultaneously your time is required for a minister, your time is required for a local MLA, your time is required for common men. They have some problems to deal. So you should be very much wise to choose which one you have to give schedule or organize them. The same strategy you have to follow here. You have 22 hours of time, 120 minutes of time. What I will say is, CSAT or civil students, the most best benefit that they will get is, it's still a conventional offline paper. If it is an online, whatever the strategy that I am explaining now will not work. Since it is offline, that strategy works a lot. Take the paper first. So in your brain, keep 3 points. The question is easy, moderate, difficult. So read one question. If it is easy, solve immediately. So by reading half of the question only, you can understand it is easy or moderate or difficult. Easy, solve it immediately. Moderate, keep M and go to the next question. Don't solve it. If it is difficult, keep a mark D and don't solve it and skip and go to the next question. In the first 1 hour, you have to attempt a minimum of 30 questions. Why? Because in the first 1 hour, you will attempt in general easy questions, or at least 25 questions you have to attempt. 25 easy questions means you will skip some questions, right? Still time permits you 25 questions. Then what happens? 25 questions attempt in first 1 hour. In the next 1 hour, you will directly go to, yes, this is the question I have to solve because this is already moderate. You already marked it. Or this is the question difficult, so I have to leave it. Or suppose 2 questions you find difficult. One is from suppose your favorite topic, time and work. One is from your toughest topic called permutations, combinations. Both are difficult only, but you will give priority to time and work. Okay, such decisions you can take. Okay, this is the strategy that you have to follow. And before that, when you go to CSAT examination, morning time you will write already GS. So even the All India first ranker will also not say that I will definitely qualify the GS paper. It creates a lot of tension in the mains, that is CSAT paper, because student will not leave that one. He will carry forward that one to the mains exam, what we say paper 2, that is CSAT. And one more point, if you observe, so 11 o'clock in the morning or 11:30 you will complete your first paper. 11:30 to afternoon 2:30 you have to roam on the roads. You don't have AC cars, or you are unable to go for AC rooms. Okay, you will roam in the in this heat area, hot city, hot state, country. Then you will become some extent tan, as well as the burden you will carry forward. So after writing GS, I will think once I write the CSAT, because if I qualify the CSAT, then only my GS paper will be evaluated. That is the reason until you write the CSAT paper, you don't judge yourself for GS. How many you attempted and what is the accuracy? Okay, will I qualify or not? All those things keep decided, because all will be decided by CSAT only first.
True.
Until you write it, you feel that GS completed, nothing. Okay, the main one is CSAT, I'm going to write now. Keep that attitude. These two are important.
True, sir. Sir, you were talking about guidance. You were talking about the strategies and all. You are offering a course. You're offering a course. So how does this course help tackle all the problems that a student is facing?
So actually, I have started AmarNadh Sir Classes app in 3 years back with an intention of helping some civils aspirants only. So after that, I started working on PYQs. Then I got this clarity. Now in my app, what I'm doing is 2 types of courses I'm launching in CSAT. One is basic course. So it will be completed at around 50 hours. Complete basics means if you take the number system to the syllogism, or to the non-verbal reasoning, or to the blood relations, directions, percentage, all. It consists of 50 hours of teaching, followed by 30 hours of nearly PYQs. These 2, if you take, it will be the right choice for you. These 2 I am providing in my app at the lowest price, so that it is helpful for most of the students. And most of the students, they will go for their own preparation, followed by mock tests. So they will say that, sir, mark tests are required because our speed and our accuracy rates we can understand. But reality is, compared to the mark tests, PYQs are most important. You can understand the trend also. That's why every student has to go for the PYQs. When you go for PYQs, you'll get a lot of problems, means unable to solve them. So that's why topic wise I have segregated the PYQs, means if you take number system, and if you take permutations, combinations, if you take probability, if you take ratios, if you take ages, topic wise I have segregated the PYQs, and I've started recording that PYQs and I started uploading it into the app, so that whatever is the strategy that I said, it will 100% be implemented in my app at lowest prices. So immediately all of you download the AmarNadh Sir Classes app, and even you can surf in our YouTube also now. You will understand the quality.
Right. Thank you so much, sir, for answering all the doubts that students are facing, and how we can go and approach CSAT. That is all for this podcast now. You can download the app and get the access right now.
Thank you. Thank you. Immediately download it and start practicing, and all the best for your civils examination. Thank you.